Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here.
Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Robertson with the short one.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. That looks a cracking ball. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch.
Ribery! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, no joy this time. Robertson. And that's gone loose. Tries a shot! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Barcola is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Dembele. He's gone for goal! Gavi. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Kajeri. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that was very necessary. Oh, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. No goals as yet. Tottenham finding their passes. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Gavi. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal finds himself offside. And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe is onto this. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch onto this? Nuno Mendes. Oh, good take in a good area. Akanji. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? Goal!
And Sao Paulo score first. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Kimmich goes steaming forward. And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! He's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcola. Dembele.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free.
Pretty robust defending.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Thinks about the shot.
Zaire Emery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Good ball, good take. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's not got that.
Decent chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sao Paulo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Zaire Emery.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a goal kick.
Barcola.
And here's Dembele. Now this could be a chance.
Stood up well to him there.
60 minutes played.
That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sao Paulo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Yamal picks it up out wide. He has a look up. Minamino. Sao Paulo do have a chance to counter here. Kimmich opts for safety. And Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal wins the duel this time. Barcola. And here's Kajeri. Tottenham needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, it's Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Nuno Mendes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking to play him in. Zaire Emery. And it's Gavi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robertson. And this is Hazard. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pinches it off him.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's come in hard. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Tottenham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. All Black looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like...
Ball driven towards the... He's got full!
Yamal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3.
That's a decent clearance. Gavi. Well-timed, excellent interception.
And that will be it. Tottenham have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Dembele. Deftly out wide.
Now it's Rafinha.
Looking for the run. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ball comes in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Haaland, and here's Rafinha.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That has been cut short.
Yamal. A header! It's hit the upright. Goes back.
Raya. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Tottenham, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He can run onto that. De Ligt.
Van Dijk. Gavi.
Hakimi.
Van de Ven. And Mendes. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, there is a look that says it all.
A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's been cut out, well played. Takes a shot! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 29 minutes is number 18, Yamal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
30 minutes gone. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Simons. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out to the right. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Dembele. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri threads one in. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Works it forward. Oh, what a mistake! And he whips it in. Stood up well to him there. Haaland! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Minutes is number 18, Erling Haaland.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much
There will be
class
1
from
minute
both
added
sides.
time.
The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Rafinha. Now he's got space here. Sanchez. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game,
Just
and
a
they
quick
head in
announcement.
at
We would like to
half-time
inform
at
you
1-1.
that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Barcelona kick off the second half. Messi. It's a good ball out wide. Delict. And that is a little undercooked. Barcola. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. It's Dembele! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Hakimi. Tries to pass it through. Van de Ven. Simons. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Ambitious ball here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Oh no, what has happened here? And here's Rafinha. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Goes for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone loose. Van de Ven. That's a cute ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi delivers with wit. He's got tall.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Lovely feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Gavi. Now it's Simons. Over to the left. Barcola. He has a look up.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He'll try to keep this alive. Serves up a mighty effort. It's a goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Haaland. Yamal is onto this, and it's Yamal! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gavi, played out towards the right wing. Engages and forces him off the ball. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. Oh, they've done it!
There will be 3
Board
minutes
shows there will be
time.
3 extra minutes. Dembele, and he's being shifted off it. De Ligt. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Zaire Emery. Skill. And that is that. Tottenham can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your reflections then, Jim?
And a
Well,
quick
Peter,
announcement for
I
the benefit
really
of
couldn't
anybody
see
who has
what
found
this team
themselves
was
a little
trying to
lost today.
achieve, whether it's
Please
the
look at the
manager's
screen for
message not getting
information on
through
how to
or
find your
not
way
having the
around
right
this
players
stadium.
in the right position.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Oh, they could be caught out here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. In with the challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, no, what has happened here? Well, that looks a decent ball. Here's a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Benzema. Oh, that's fabulous. Nuno Mendes. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Benzema. Mendes cuts out the pass. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can...
Yamal! And he's done it! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer after 16 minutes is...
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Mendes gets into some space. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that's caused a worry or two. They're urging him to shoot. Can he get away here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Plays it through. Floated through. All Black claims comfortably. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pinches it off him.
Now it's Benzema. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Over to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
It was indecision all round. They have.
Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Barcola is herring after that one. Gavi. And they win it back again. Barcola. He is through here. Now it's Benzema. And it's Benzema. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hakimi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gets a good foot in there. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Oh no, he's got that wrong. He's got away. It's Dembele! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Zaire Emery brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Camavinga. Oh, just skips past his man. Just about within shooting range.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
At a time.
Van de Ven. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And a quick announcement now. We would like to
Tottenham
ask you all
are
to
heading into the
kindly
break,
stay seated
very
during the
happy
match.
with how it's
Thank
gone
you
so
for your
far.
cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Barcola is the guilty party there. Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Barcola. And he's managed to get free. Oh no, this does not look good. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's a poor one. Well, he can only improve on that one next time.
And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And it's come back out to him. He will be livid with himself. Mendes is there, and he can pick it up. Tries to play it through. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
That has not gone well. And here's Dembele. Nicely shaped ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's lost his man. He's had a shot. It's bounced back off the post. Yamal. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi. So it is still 0-0. Out to the left it goes. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, shooting chance! Superb from best! A finish right from the top draw. Corinthians take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Corinthians have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ricci.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Ball's played through. Zaire Emery showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in space and looking for options. Van Dijk. And he cuts out the supply. Gavi. And here's the chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is lovely. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Zaire Emery.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Goes looking wide. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's got away. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
decent chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Foden. Hakimi with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Foden, that is good alertness. Spread out to the Rafinha. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Rafinha. And that's it. And a chance! Messi finds himself offside. Well, they've got it again. Vardiol. Looking to play him in. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Distributed tidily. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. Defending was strong, and he shoots! Oh, just wide. Oh, it's Dembele. He's beaten the last man. He's had it taken off him. Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Gavi. Dembele knocks it into space. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Tottenham presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? Not much more than a formality.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Gol marcado pelo jogador aos 20 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 11.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Van der Ven cuts out the pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a good run down the right. Foden.
Nicely spread. Nuno Mendes. Driving on and making good progress. That is ended up in no man's land. Foden. Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Rafinha.
Foden. Oh, what a ball! Shoots!
He should have put that one away.
Besson has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foden concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Big chance, goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without complication. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Zaire Emery. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice. Ricci. Now Foden. Alexander-Arnold.
Indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
That has been cut short. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well, this is surely their last chance. Aimed beyond the defence. Zaire Emery in with the challenge. That is a little undercooked. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd... There's the header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that has left him in a heap.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He shifted it to the flank, played back in. Oh, important interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Delivers the ball. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, can he get onto this? Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it out wide. He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Paraguay really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Alexander-Arnold.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bernardo Silva. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Ball swung in. Now he's got space here. Rudiger makes the interception. And it's Messi. Threads one in. And they've got rid. Tottenham are looking to break at pace.
Good ball over the top.
Xavi Simons receives it in a good position here. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Great vision. Can he latch onto this? Oh, that's nice. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Could be danger. And the shot! And it's a goal! And it's Paraguay who take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Paraguay have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty.
Tottenham really could have done without this.
So this to extend their lead.
as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Paraguay
Are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. Spread neatly. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Messi. That's good running with the ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tottenham are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Xavi Simons. Barcola. Rudiger. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's gone searching crossfield. Paraguay have it back and can go again. And Dijk is there to clear. Gavi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Dembele. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. In towards the back stick. Oh, what has happened here? The ball's gone astray. No foul, says the referee. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's a throw.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Knocks it into space. Here's a sharp little ball here. And it's Gavi. The message is clear. None shall pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's managed to get free. He's looking unstoppable. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Strong running down that left flank. Bernardo Silva. Hazard. Looking to play him in. Now it's Haaland. Now that is a hefty challenge. Corner number 2 then. Delivers with whip. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Xavi Simons. Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets a good foot in there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, easy pickings there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And no, that was never going to make it. Zaire Emery. Xavi Simons. Spread it left. Oh, that is a...
He's having a shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Foot in. He is through here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Barcola. Now that's an excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. And it's Gavi. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well measured. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 1 minute
Xavi Simons.
at a time.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's that. Tottenham can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed
After all
in
of that,
areas shown
Jim,
on this
what are you
map.
thinking?
Thank you for your